All right. Welcome, everybody, back to Project Zomboid. I think this is like episode 13 here. So, one thing we do need to check on before we go anywhere is see about getting more 44. Because I don't think I have any in my vehicle either. Wondering if I'm out of 44. Nope. I got 2 boxes right there. Okay. I got 2 boxes only. Only 20 per box. I got 40 more rounds. Yep, that's all I have is those. Okay. So I have 40 more rounds of 44 and then we're out. Okay. So our next big goal right now is to go and get us a sledgehammer somehow. So we need to go and start checking on places to see if we can find one so we can start modifying our house, getting up rain collectors for future use, and things like that. Mm, 45s. Not what I was looking for. Let's go see what the deal has, because there's usually a pretty good bit of stuff in here. Well, there's another box for me. And a box of 556 for me as well. I'll take the 38. Canned food. Ooh, hurricane lantern. That's interesting. That can be converted to 556. So there's 2 boxes of 556 off in here. I have 46 more rounds now. Okay. Yep. If you see the quad runners, always go check them for things like that. Okay, none of this is anything I was looking for. Looking for like a tool shop or something. None of this is it. But it was a good stop by anyway. I'm not really interested in a school bus as a vehicle unless RV Interiors gets released, and they're not going to release that. This isn't more like an appliance store, so... Or it's part of Gigamart. Another box of 45s. Yeah, that's a part of the Gigamart. So it's just an appliance store part. Which is really great because there's like fridges and freezers in there, but I'm not going to be taking that. I don't need all that. Couches and things, if you want a new couch, as you can see. All kinds of stuff. Little mini fridges, grills, so all those probably have propane tanks in them and stuff like that. And all that stuff. But I don't need any of that right now. Unless it was a tool section, but there ain't a tool section. BMW 90 Touring. And a key to the hotel as well. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab those. In case we ever want to check the hotel. Interesting. I couldn't hit it with the deal, but I could hit it with um, the melee. Give me a fudge pop. Military person's got the defender set on or something like that. Yeah. One hole. No hole in the pants. No hole in the boots. Tank top. No hole in the elbow pads. One hole in that. One hole in that. No holes in the thigh guard. That's the Vanguard set, actually. Interesting. Key to the bank. I think that's a Spiffo worker there. Get rid of thin-blooded and start taking other things, because we'll just keep Smoker through the rest of the playthrough. Bet you that hurt. That looks like a military vehicle right there. Could be just somebody's hunting stuff, but okay. Some shotgun shells in it. Box of 5.56. Nothing in that. Military officer jacket. Grab one of those. There's a 5.56 magazine that we can use. Hit my regular inventory because I'll fill it up before we go. Shotgun. Kind of figured. Another 5.56 magazine for us. Shotgun shells. Box of 45. Empty jerry can. 7.6251 magazine. Damn. Okay. Another empty canteen for us. Gas mask filter. 7.6251 magazine again. A 8-time scope. We have a 4-time scope on our rifle. Let's see what's up in here. Shotgun shells. Retrieve all the ammo. Their army walkie-talkie. Okay. Haven't had some in a while, so let's go ahead and have some chewing tobacco. And let's also pop a painkiller to help us out a little bit. I think that's a pancake place. The burger place. Hey, there it is. I'm not gonna take it, but there's Ecto 1. Locked up. Okay. It has its own special alarm. Best of the Bojangles. There's a key for it. Alright, I did get it started. I think it's like very, very freaking hurt though. It seems to be. Because it took like 4 or 5 tries to start. What's the engine quality? $36. Yeah. Special rounds. $76.51. I just haven't found a weapon for that yet. Not sure what that key goes to. It's not labeled. Just generic key. Eat a pile of crepe, in case we need to go in there. Alright. Buffet, all you can eat buffet. Yeah, the thing had a like 36 engine quality. It's why it took so many tries to turn over. Definitely don't want that for your vehicle. Shit, 50 is the cutoff. Never ever want anything under 50. Look at something real quick. Was that? Oh, that's just a muffler. I thought maybe it'd be the saddlebags. I've never seen the saddlebags at all. Cargo utility trainers manual. Okay, cool. Backpack is full. Annex 3. Okay, I need to check this. This is not wide enough for me to go through. Is there a wider deal? I don't think so. Yeah, there isn't. It's annoying. I don't need any more crates. Gravel, sand, wood planks. Blower fan. Okay. Bench anvil. Okay. Compost bag. Don't really have any nails, so I should be getting some of that. Let's paint. You can carry. Have me some jello as well. Chase that down with ice cream in there if I want. Oh, I'm out. Oh, okay. That's why. Let's just say, why am I not putting bullets in? I definitely have mo, just because I'm out of bullets. So let's grab some 5.56 here. That should be enough. Okay. All of my magazines are now done. I am now 4 bullets down to on the 44. An empty crucible. Another empty crucible. You can eat them. Another weight bench. I'll take it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit it where I want though. That thing. I'm gonna need to set it where I don't, like step on it. Or I won't run into it. Oh, there's some scarves. I'll take those. Neck protection. That's another thing we haven't really gotten. We haven't really gotten the fishing box yet. We haven't found like a fishing box yet, where it's nothing but fishing rods and stuff in it. Haven't seen one of those. It's now raining. Okay. Need to be aware of that because that means maybe storm soon, which means I need to stop recording, unfortunately. There we go. There's our dumbbell. I mean, our barbell that we were looking for. We go to place it. Yeah, it's the bigger one. Fortunately, no doggies or kitties yet. Okay, here's our fishing rods that we were talking about finding. There we go. No sledgehammer though, which is unfortunate, but not unexpected, really. Watch out. That was a that's a barrier right there. About just crashed right into it. Unless one of these have some 44 on them as a carton, yeah, we ain't getting none of that. Our handgun is done. Well, there's a box of them right there. Ain't that special? So that's another 20 shots for us. I was hoping for a carton as well. Let me open this up. We got 14 extra shots after this round of 6. All right. I think we're going to have to come back for this one. Because I think we're a little bit too full to be getting anything out of that. Large utility trailer. All right. I haven't found a boulder map, which is interesting. Of course, I didn't go into the tourist place either, so that'll contribute to it probably. Haven't been in Zippy Mart either, so might be one off in there. Interesting. Oh, it's one of these places. Okay. It looks like it would be a boarded up place for like a bunch of stuff, but it's not. That's a place that's for sale. Somebody squatted in during the deal. That's not actually a boarded up place for Survivor House. Leave all those. Stick that. 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 Can this go into that? No. Okay. Then that means it comes with us. Yeah, it's coming down outside. I can hear it. All right. So if we go to this and right click it, we can place the item, but as you can see, it like just goes through it. It doesn't actually go onto the deal, so it doesn't help. We can't like right click this thing. Oh, we can. Okay. We can train on it, but we can't like put the barbell on it. So we actually have to just place the barbell next to it. That's actually new. I've done this before and right clicking did nothing. There wasn't an option. I wonder if that was a bug and they fixed it for B42 or what. Okay, so yeah, I do want that then. I didn't know if this was possible for me to walk through them. If I can't walk through them, then there's no need to have this extra light off in here, but I can walk through them. So it's not a big thing. Okay. Trying to get my weight back up to a little bit, to like around 78, 79, and then I'll start losing again. So I've got some fishing rods and stuff. Let's just grab all of this. Jar stuff as well if I can. Nail boxes, screw boxes, watches, fishing hooks, line, barbecue sauce, this stuff. Okay. I'm too full to pick that up. Will equip the lantern in your hand when lit. Okay, interesting. Early in the morning showers. Okay, interesting. Problem is this isn't going to help us anymore. If we found it really early, it would help us. But we already have maximum strength. And that's the only thing that these things do. The barbells and dumbbells and stuff, they don't really help your fitness as much. It's all about your strength that this thing helps. The dumbbells and barbells and things. So yeah, that doesn't really help us, unfortunately. Hmm. Interesting. Question is, can I change the light bulb in that if I had a light bulb? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I could use this if I wanted to. Cool. It would draw a lot less power than the other. So what we would want now is to find a treadmill to take. I know where some is. They're off in Rosewood Fire Station. But I don't know if I want to go all the way there just to grab one, because the treadmill is what helps your fitness level. I've been kind of been doing burpees, even though I don't need to anymore. But this is the one you do when you want to when you need to improve everything, and then you switch to whichever one. I don't know if we want to do sit-ups or squats instead as the better one. We'll do both. How about we do both? I want to see something. There it is. Yeah, so the barbell stuff is the strength, like I thought. And then we have the dumbbell here. Which, if we look at that, the dumbbell presses give us strength. The bicep curls give us strength. So yeah, all of these deals, unfortunately, just do strength. We would need to find the treadmill, bring it back to use it. All right, so let me go ahead and do some chewing tobacco before we go to bed to get rid of the stress. Sleep. If we had gotten it before we had gotten strength 10, then it would have been worth it. But unfortunately, it's just decoration now. Because you can't, once you get it, you can't lose strength. Unless you like get seriously overweight, unless you really overweight yourself. All right, so that's the end of this episode. We need to go out and finish off checking on that building up there. This one here, I think, or is it this one? It's either this one or this one. It might be that one, but we need to go check on that, see if we can find that hammer, because I really want to modify this wall here. Get this wall for this bathroom gone. Do want to pick up the toilet and the sink out of here because we're going to need to rearrange them around when we can to do things. And I might also decide to extend the wall outside as well. What I was thinking about doing is just making this whole section one wall out further, just the whole thing instead of just this little section. That way I can build walls there, put a roof on it, and then I could put I could move like the sink over here and stuff like that. And also that would allow me to get things for the line up the garbage. Not the garbage. Yeah, the garbage, the rain collectors easier. So that's what I was thinking about there. It's just, it would take a pretty good bit to get that up. That's why I got all those nails now and all the wood for future planning stuff. Um, our carpentry, though, is not that high. So we're not going to have decent looking walls. It's only at 4. I think we need to get to like level, I don't know what level we need to get level 3 walls, which are the pretty walls. Wood wall advance, carpentry level 4. There's the frames. Masonry level 2 would allow us to make brick walls, actually. Interesting. Metal walls would be welding level 3. I think we got welding level 2 from taking apart the cars. Yeah. So we could do metal walls, I guess, instead. And here's a sturdy stone wall. There's a short brick wall. You could guess you can kind of use it as a fence. But, huh. Is this all there is now for walls? Is the advanced? Maybe so. I haven't like built walls in build 42 yet. So it's going to be interesting finding out what we need to do to get those. But that will be going forward after we get our sledgehammer, because then we can start taking things apart and rearranging things how we want. So thank you for watching. I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.